Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Behind the Buzz, where we dive into the stories behind the trends and the buzz. Today, we're going to talk about a hot topic that's got everyone talking: luxury bags made in China. It seems like everywhere you look, there are videos popping up on TikTok and Instagram showcasing Chinese factory workers and business owners sharing their inside scoop on how luxury goods are really made. But what's behind this sudden interest in the production of luxury bags? Well, for starters, let's talk about the viral video that started it all. On TikTok, someone claimed that 80% of luxury bags are actually made in China. Now, that sounds like a pretty bold claim, but where did this person come from? And how can we trust their information? Enter Volkan Yilmaz, a leather expert with a passion for exposing the truth behind luxury goods. Volkan's background is fascinating. He grew up in a family with a leather tannery and has been exposed to the intricacies of leather manufacturing from a young age. As it turns out, Volkan's claim about 80% of luxury bags being made in China isn't entirely far-fetched. According to some estimates, Chinese manufacturers are responsible for producing as much as 60% of the world's luxury goods. And why? It's simple economics. By moving their manufacturing to China, brands can save a ton of money on labor and materials. But here's the thing. Volkan says that while it's true some luxury bags are made in China, it doesn't necessarily mean they're of lower quality. In fact, Chinese craftspeople have developed an incredible skill set over the years, with decades of intense manufacturing experience allowing them to produce world-class work, albeit often in smaller quantities. So, what does this mean for consumers? For one, Volkan advises us not to make snap judgments based on where a product is made. Labels do not guarantee quality, he says. Judge the craft, not the country. Instead of focusing on the country of origin, we should be paying attention to the craftsmanship and materials that go into each piece. And what about those luxury brands that claim to use only the finest Italian leather? Volkan calls out these tactics. Some brands get creative with their "made in" labels, using a combination of Chinese and Italian manufacturing to create a luxury label. But let's be real, folks. We've all been there before. We see a product on sale, and we assume it's made by the fancy brand just because of the label. Volkan says that brands go to great lengths to hide any connections to Chinese manufacturing, even trying to conceal "made in China" labels by placing them deep within a bag or using dark fonts. But the reality is, these tactics aren't fooling anyone anymore. We're not buying it, and we should be paying closer attention to what's really going on behind the scenes. In conclusion, the story of luxury bags made in China is more complex than we initially thought. While some brands do indeed move their manufacturing to China as a cost-cutting strategy, this doesn't necessarily mean they sacrifice quality. As Volkan Yilmaz advises us, labels do not guarantee quality. We need to keep our eyes open and use our hands to judge the craftsmanship that goes into each piece. And who knows? You might just find yourself falling in love with a product made by Chinese craftsmen, because, let's face it, world-class work is coming out of China too.